Right now, someone you know is pulling up to a stoplight in a $60,000 Mercedes, but they're terrified to look at their phone because they've only got $47 in their checking account. They've mastered the appearance of success while building absolutely nothing underneath. But what if I told you that by choosing to look boring today, you could own your time, your freedom, and your future tomorrow? Let's stop pretending to be rich and actually become rich. Welcome to 2026. If you're starting from zero, you're not behind. You're just at the beginning of the most important journey of your life. But first, we have to acknowledge the invisible thief in your room, inflation. At current rates, if you leave $50,000 in a standard checking account, you lose about $1,000 in purchasing power every single year. You aren't spending it, but the world is getting more expensive while your pile of cash stays the same. The average American will earn between $1.5 and $2 million over their lifetime, yet most will retire with almost nothing because they never understood the rules of the game. They fell into the fake rich trap, buying entry-level luxury items like logo belts or base-model BMWs just to signal status they haven't earned yet. They confuse revenue with profit and income with wealth. Your income buys your lifestyle, but your net worth, what you actually own, buys your freedom. Before we talk about where to put your money, you need to understand why most people quit. Investing feels like a slow drip of disappointment for the first few years. You contribute $500 a month, and at the end of the year, you've only made $80 in returns. It feels broken. But wealth is backloaded. This is the 8-4-3 rule. It takes about 8 years of consistent effort to hit your first major milestone, like 100K. It takes only 4 years to double that. It takes just 3 more years to double it again. In those first 8 years, your contributions do the heavy lifting. In the final years, your returns dominate, doing 3 times the work you are. If you can survive the first 8 years of boring growth, the magic of compounded eventually makes it feel like you're cheating. To start from zero, you need a system that works while you sleep. We call this the 2026 Paycheck Routine. Stop the bleeding. Handle every minimum debt payment first. High-interest credit card debt is a 5-alarm fire. Paying off a 24% interest card is the same as earning a guaranteed 24% return. No investment on earth can beat that. Automate your life. You cannot spend money you never see. Set up automatic transfers so your savings move before you have a chance to touch them. The 4 to 6 month buffer. Before you get aggressive with stocks, build an emergency fund of 4 to 6 months of expenses. Keep this in a high-yield savings account, HYSA. In 2026, these are still crushing traditional banks, offering up to 10 times the return. The 50-30-20 rule. Aim to spend 50% on needs, 30% on wants, and 20% on your future. Now, the scary part, the stock market. Why stocks? Because they are liquid, you can get your cash fast, and accessible. You can start with $5 on your phone. If you have a job, start with your 401k match. If your boss offers a 50% match, that is an immediate 50% return on your money. It's literally free money. Next, look at a Roth IRA. You put in after-tax dollars now, but every penny of growth is completely tax-free when you retire. Don't try to find the next moonshot stock. Professional analysts with teams of geniuses can't consistently beat the market, so you shouldn't try to either. Instead, buy index funds or ETFs like VOO, Vanguard S&P 500, or VTI, Total Stock Market. When you buy an S&P 500 fund, you instantly own a piece of the 500 largest companies in America. If one company fails, the index self-cleans and replaces it with a winner. The people who actually reach the $1 million mark in 2026 aren't the ones you see on Instagram. They are the people practicing unsexy habits. They drive older cars, Toyotas and Hondas, because they know a new car loses 20% of its value the moment it leaves the lot. They use the cost per use rule. A $400 jacket worn 200 times is cheaper than a $200 jacket worn twice. They avoid the poverty premiums. They don't use food delivery apps that mark up meals by 83%, and they make coffee at home, saving $2,000 a year, which, if invested, could become $250,000 over their career. We are currently entering the great wealth transfer, where $124 trillion is changing hands. This is a historic opportunity for regular people to become millionaires just by being positioned in the market. Don't wait for the perfect time. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is now. Time in the market beats timing the market 2/3 of the time. Your mission for the next 48 hours, the Money Minute. Tomorrow morning, look at your checking, debt, and investment balances for 60 seconds. Just observe. Set an alarm. Label it Money Minute. One small transfer. Set up an automatic daily transfer of just $5 or $10 to a separate account. It feels invisible, but it builds the identity of a wealth builder. You don't need to be smarter than everyone else. You just need to be more intentional. Stop running on the treadmill of consumption and start building your foundation of freedom. Your future self is waiting. Go start today.